ever wondered what happened if magic existed alongside famous historical events? Let's explore the top 10 historical fantasy series that transport you to these amazing worlds. At number 10, we have Cursed. This show flips the script on the Arthurian legend. Instead of focusing on Arthur, it follows Nimue, a young woman with mysterious powers who is ostracized by her village. When tragedy strikes, Nimue finds herself on a quest with a young Arthur to deliver a powerful sword to Merlin. This reimagining throws traditional gender roles out the window as Nimue emerges as a potential heroine in her own right. It got an IMDb rating of 6 and is available on Netflix. At number 9, we have Salem. It is a supernatural horror drama that takes a dark turn on the infamous Salem witch trials. Set in 17th century Salem, Massachusetts, the series centers around Mary Sibley, a powerful witch secretly manipulating the witch hunt for her own purposes. Her plans to bring about a dark ritual are challenged by the return of her old flame, John Alden. The show blends elements of horror, fantasy, and romance as Mary and John are forced to confront their past and the terrifying forces at play. It got an IMDb rating of 7.1 and is available on Hulu. At number 8, we have the Frankenstein Chronicles. This show plunges us into the grime of 19th century London. Inspector John Marlott, a haunted detective with the River Police, stumbles upon a horrifying discovery, a corpse stitched together from various body parts. As Marlott investigates this grotesque crime, he uncovers a dark secret, a scientist potentially attempting to achieve the impossible, reanimating the dead. Marlott's pursuit of the truth leads him through a world of danger and moral ambiguity, blurring the lines between science fiction and Victorian horror. It got an IMDb rating of 7.2 and is available on BritBox. At number 7, we have Dracula. Dracula, the infamous vampire, seeks revenge in Victorian London under the guise of American businessman Alexander Grayson. Fueled by a grudge against the Order of the Dragon, a secret society, Dracula navigates a web of deception. His plans are further complicated by his fascination with Mina Murray, a woman bearing an uncanny resemblance to his deceased wife. An unexpected alliance with his resurrector, Van Helsing, adds another layer of intrigue to this gothic drama. It got an IMDb rating of 7.3 and is available on Apple TV. At number 6, we have Once Upon a Time. This show blends fantasy and drama. Emma Swan, a troubled bail bonds collector, is reunited with the son she gave up as a baby. Henry, now a young boy, believes Emma is the savior from a cursed town called Storybrooke, Maine. In Storybrooke, fairy tale characters are trapped with no memories of their past lives by an evil curse. As Emma investigates, she discovers a connection to this magical town and might be the key to breaking the curse. It got an IMDb rating of 7.7 and is available on Disney+. At number 5, we have Carnival Row. Carnival Row blends fantasy and noir in a Victorian-inspired city. Mythical creatures, refugees fleeing a war, struggle to coexist with humans. Tensions rise when a string of murders rocks the city. In this simmering pot, a human detective, Rycroft Philostrate, investigates the murder of a fairy. As he delves deeper, he rekindles a dangerous romance with Vignette Stonemoss, a fairy refugee with a hidden past. Together they must navigate a world of prejudice, political intrigue, and a growing supernatural threat. It got an IMDb rating of 7.8 and is available on Prime Video. At number 4, we have Vincis Demons. This show takes a fictionalized look at the early life of Leonardo da Vinci in Florence. This young Leonardo is a brilliant artist, inventor, and dreamer who clashes with a world that wants to control knowledge. The show explores his struggles with his genius, the mysteries of his past, and his fight to bring his inventions to life. All this unfolds against the backdrop of political intrigue, secret societies, and the looming threat of war. It got an IMDb rating of 7.9 and is available on Prime Video. At number 3, we have The Witcher. This show tells the story of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter for hire. In a world where people can be just as monstrous as the beasts he slays, Geralt struggles to find his place. The series also follows Yennefer, a powerful sorceress, and Ciri, a young princess with a hidden destiny. Their fates become intertwined as the continent, the land they inhabit, descends into war. It got an IMDb rating of 8 and is available on Netflix. At number 2, we have Penny Dreadful. Set in Victorian London, Penny Dreadful follows an unlikely team of characters who combat supernatural threats. Sir Malcolm, a seasoned explorer, joins forces with Vanessa Ives, a woman with powerful medium abilities, and Ethan Chandler, a mysterious American gunslinger. Their quest is aided by Victor Frankenstein, the troubled scientist who wrestles with the consequences of his creations. Together, they face off against vampires, demons, and other creatures of the night, all while navigating their own personal demons. It got an IMDb rating of 8.2 and is available on Fubo. And at number 1, we have Game of Thrones. In the land of Westeros, where summers span decades and winters can last a lifetime, a brutal war for control of the Iron Throne erupts amongst several noble families. Meanwhile, an ancient enemy awakens in the frozen north, threatening all of Westeros. The series follows multiple storylines, including the Honorable Ned Stark uncovering a deadly secret, Daenerys Targaryen, exiled heir to the throne, seeking to reclaim her birthright with the help of dragons, and Jon Snow, joining the Night's Watch, a sworn brotherhood defending the realm from the horrors beyond the wall. It got an IMDb rating of 9.2 and is available on Max. Thanks for joining me on this journey through historical fantasy. If you enjoyed this list, be sure to check out my other videos for more fantasy goodness. Happy binge watching!